All right, here we go. Today we are doing severe weather coverage here. I will start us up in just a second, but I gotta do one thing first. Okay, get that ready. And all right. Sorry, just one more second here, guys. Trying to get this ready. All right. I think we are ready to go here. Make sure to slap that like button. This is gonna kind of be a sort of a test stream, just because I've never done one of these before. But basically, what I'm saying is I couldn't figure out how to screen record on live. So instead of screen recording the radar and stuff like that, I'm just gonna kind of flip this around so that you guys can see. I know it's not the best thing in the world, but it's what I've got to work with today. So just got to make that work. So let's go and get into the severe weather coverage here. Currently, we have 8 severe thunderstorm warnings. So instead of flipping the screen around every 5 seconds, I'm just going to list off the counties here. So Lincoln County, Nebraska, and Custer County, Nebraska, you are under severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Gosper, Dawson, and Phelps County, Nebraska, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Pecos, Texas, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Cheyenne County, Kansas, Sherman County, Kansas, Kit Carson County, Colorado, and Yuma, Colorado. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. That's a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Make sure to get on the lowest floor possible in an interior room, as those straight line winds can cause as much, they're kind of just as strong as a low-end tornado. So EF0 tornado force winds that are going to be going through that region. Sherman County, Kansas, Kit Carson County, Kansas, you're also under another severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. Again, seek shelter if you're in that one. Sheridan County, Kansas, Thomas County, Kansas, and Decatur County, Kansas, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning for 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Decatur County, Kansas, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And this one is very special because it has the tornado possible tag on it. So we might see a tornado warning out of that one. We might see a tornado on the ground here. We're not quite sure just yet. And then lastly, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Phillips County, Kansas, and Rocks County, Kansas for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Now, we also have a tornado warning here. This is pretty new. Decatur County, Kansas here, so I'm going to go ahead and show the screen in just a second here. So this is kind of the line of thunderstorms we're working with here, so you can see right in there in that red box, that is going to be your tornado warning. And we do not have any towns actually in it, I don't believe. But right outside of it is Dresden. So if you are in Dresden, Kansas, seek shelter now. But yeah, other than that, there's really no major population centers in that area. But we got some really heavy rain, some large hail, and damaging winds rolling through that area. And the velocity signatures are showing that there could definitely be a tornado any second. And we've got a little bit of debris on the correlation coefficient, but I think that's just because of the fast straight line winds, not necessarily because there's a tornado on the ground. So again, Decatur County, Kansas, you are the only tornado warning in the entire country right now. That's pretty interesting. So we have a severe thunderstorm watch here for portions of Kansas, Colorado, and Nebraska there in the light red boxes. So if you're under that, make sure to look out. Severe thunderstorms are likely in this region, and we'll go ahead and break down the threats that that's going to bring here soon. Secondly, we have another severe thunderstorm watch here in portions of southwest Texas. This is going to extend out into the Abilene region almost, back over to San Angelo, Texas. and then down to the most desert southwest part of Texas. And we have one severe thunderstorm warning in Texas now. I believe that's actually a new one, or maybe it's not. Never mind. But yeah, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning here for Pecos County, Texas, for 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And we actually just got a brand new, as I'm speaking here, flash flood warning there in the green. So in Pecos County, Texas, that's a flash flood warning there. We could have upwards of 6 inches of rainfall with this storm here. So you need to be looking out for that. Don't be going outside and driving because while 6 inches of rain might not sound that bad, that can pull your car literally off the road if you're driving in that kind of rain. Okay, it's not a good idea. Now we are going to go ahead and break down the threats for our specific severe thunderstorm watches here. So severe thunderstorm watch number 1, this is the one for Kansas, Nebraska, and portions of Colorado here. Let me go and flip this all around. So you can see overall tornado threat, we have a 20% chance to see a tornado in that region today, a 10% chance to see an EF2 to an EF5 tornado. So even the National Weather Service is pointing out that we have the chance to see a high-end tornado today. We have a 40% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher in that region, and then a 30% chance to see wind gusts of 75 miles an hour or higher in that region, which I think we're definitely going to have the possibility to see that tonight, and we're already seeing 60-mile-an-hour winds in some of these areas. Hail threat, we have a 70% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger today, and we also have a 70% chance to see hail of 2 inches or larger. So overall, that threat is it's really big, okay? And the main threat is large hail up to baseball size possible. We could see some slightly larger, but like it's not like a situation where we're going to see like softball or grapefruit size, but it is going to be pretty strong, okay? Just looking at the current warnings, no new warnings as right now, I do not believe. The Phillips County, Kansas warning did get upgraded to 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So definitely be watching out for that one near Phillipsburg and Glade, and as well as Speed here in Kansas, north central Kansas. But yeah, that's kind of the situation we got right now. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the SPC outlook for today. So, right, let's go ahead and bring this up here. So, if you're in the light green, you're at a risk of maybe seeing some general thunderstorms today. These will not be severe. If you're in the dark green, that's going to be a marginal risk for severe thunderstorms here. So that extends all the way down from portions of Texas back up all the way up to areas in the upper Midwest there, so like Minnesota, South Dakota. And then we have a slight risk of severe weather in the yellow here, which once again extends in portions of the upper Midwest back down through Texas. And then an enhanced risk of severe weather here, which is the main reason that I went live today, in the orange there, okay? So if you're in the orange box there, which we don't have any major cities in, but that's an enhanced risk of severe weather. I will say Kearney, Nebraska is there. That's that town's got about 60,000 people in it. So yeah, that's what we're working with for today. Here, I'll go ahead and show you guys the tornado risk for today. We have a 5% chance to see a tornado today. So again, sorry, I'm kind of just having to flip the screen around. Hopefully by next time I'll figure out how to actually screen record a live stream. But we have a 5% risk of a tornado today there in the brown. In the green, that's going to be a 2% risk of a tornado. So we do have some tornadic potential right now, as we do have a tornado warning, obviously. I do not believe there's been any other tornado warnings before this one today, so it's really starting to pop off here. Damaging wind threat, we'll go ahead and bring that up. We have a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher here in this region, kind of near Kansas, I would say, kind of near, it's hard to look whenever the screen's backwards for me, but yeah, right in there in the yellow, it's a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher. Brown, it's going to be a 5% risk to see that, which it does go all the way down to Texas, which is where we have our new severe thunderstorm watch. But yeah, so hail threat is the last thing we need to look over. This is actually the biggest threat for today, as I said earlier. So we have a general 5% risk there in the brown to see hail of 1 inch or larger. In the yellow, you're going to have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger. And then the red, you're going to have a 30% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger. And if you're in that kind of black line circle there with the little white lines in it, that means you have a chance to see hail of 2 inches or larger, okay? So we might see some hail over 2 inches today. Like I said, up to baseball size possible, which is about 2.5 1.75, 3 inches. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Dawson County, Nebraska, Buffalo County, Nebraska, Sherman County, Nebraska, and Custer County, Nebraska. So yeah, definitely look out if you are in that region. That is not a high-end one, though. I believe it is for just your basic 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds, so do look out for that. But it's not like a life-threatening seek shelter situation. It's not like that, but it is going to be a strong storm. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. So I guess we're just gonna wait for new stuff to roll in here. Let's go ahead and get an update on our tornado warning here, which once again is in Decatur County, Kansas here. It is a radar indicated threat, so that does not mean that there's a tornado on the ground, but it means there could be one at any second, okay? So we need to be looking out here. Yeah, the rotation has become weaker and weaker, so I'm not thinking we're going to see a tornado with this one. I think we're done with the tornadic potential. But yeah, still look out if you're in that. Still stay in your safe spot because it's still up, but it is kind of de-intensifying, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's a word, but hopefully it is. Really, today we've got one massive line of really dangerous storms here, kind of like an MCS scenario, not really derecho, but yeah, it extends all the way down here, almost to Dodge City, and then it goes back up here, like all the way up into Nebraska, like I pointed out earlier here. But yeah, we got a really big line of storms today. So if you're in Kansas, Nebraska, East Colorado, look out in all those regions, okay? As well as Texas, because we do have a severe thunderstorm watch down there. But that is not a huge threat for today. I'm just going to say right now, we might see some severe storms, but I definitely don't think we're going to get a tornado out of it. But yeah, that's what we're working with right now. There are no other really big threats. So even if there's anything else I can talk about, I also kind of need to give my voice a break, so I'm going to quiet down here for a second. Let's go ahead and look at something here. Let's look at how the stream is doing. Whenever I my voice runs out of energy, I just start making random noises so that I don't have to talk. that's what I do in my videos to keep myself going, so that I don't have to like edit anything out. Because yes, I'm that lazy. Yeah, all right. We got a couple of Peachel. Yeah, we got a couple of Peachel watching right now. We got a couple of people watching right now. We got 2 likes on the live stream. I know that one of those viewers would be my friend, and I'm not expecting to get a lot of viewers off this stream because obviously this is my first one. Very small channel, just over 400 subscribers, which, by the way, if you haven't already, click that sub button, as I do I do weather breakdown videos every day. I will not have a weather breakdown video today, but you know, I've got this stream, okay? What else do you want from me? Actually, I might do a weather breakdown video, I'm not sure, but the threat for today will already be over by then. We do have a slight risk of severe weather tomorrow, which I'll go ahead and bring that up here on the camera. Come on, load, thank you. Again, sorry, I know it's annoying that I can't just screen record, but I haven't figured it out yet, so I'm just going to go and flip this back around. In the yellow there, tomorrow you're going to have a slight risk of severe weather. This is going to be more down in the Texas-Oklahoma regions. This extends up to Oklahoma City, back down through DFW, Lubbock, and then kind of ends here at the border of Texas and Mexico there. The main threat with that tomorrow, I believe we have a hatch risk for wind and hail, and maybe a 2% risk of a tornado tomorrow. Let me go ahead and look. Yes, we do. So I'm not gonna go ahead and break that down right now, and I'm not gonna talk about if I'm gonna go live for that tomorrow or not, because truthfully, I don't know. If it gets upgraded, I will, but otherwise, probably not. Just seeing if we have any other updates here. Nothing new as of right now. We have a couple of updates on the current severe thunderstorm warning. So the one for Cheyenne County, Kansas, Sherman County, Kansas, Kit Carson County, Colorado, and Yuma County, Colorado. You now have 70-mile-an-hour winds, and you only have 0.75-inch hail, okay? So it's not as big hail as earlier, but it is something that you would still probably want to get into shelter for because there is also some slight rotation on the storm. I'm not saying there's going to be a tornado with this because there's probably not, truthfully, but strong straight line winds and a tornado potential. You're still going to want to get in shelter for that. Same thing for the one in the Sherman County, Kansas, and Kit Carson County, Colorado. Again, the hail threat has decreased to 0.75 inches, but stay in shelter, especially in Goodland. Okay, so that's actually where this radar site is coming from. Is Goodland, Kansas here. So if you're in Goodland, Kansas, this storm is currently approaching you right now. As you can see there in the pinks and the purple is where the heaviest rainfall and the largest hail is going to be. So if you're in Goodland, you need to be watching this. Okay, within the next few minutes, it will be near you most likely, and you might want to start thinking about getting your safe spot ready if you need to take shelter or anything like that. So we still have a tornado warning here in Decatur County, Kansas. Let me go ahead and see the rotation on that. Yeah, we have some slight rotation on it, but overall, I don't think there's going to be a tornado out of that. But you're still under severe thunderstorm warning, regardless, with 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And you're also under a tornado warning, obviously, so still seek shelter. But it's most likely not going to be a tornado, but there still could be one, so we need to be looking out for that. But yeah, that is it for right now. Any new warnings? Not right now. Looks like I started at the exact right time because there were no tornado warnings before this, I don't believe. Okay. Yeah, there's really not much to talk about right now. I guess I could talk about Tropical Storm Philippe, which is making impact on the Lesser Antilles right now, but that's not what this stream is about. And it's leaving the Lesser Antilles right now anyway. Yeah, nothing new as of right now. Go ahead and give my voice another break. And we've already been going for 16 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, make sure you can subscribe if you haven't already. I gotta get as many subs off this as possible, man. Okay. Thank you guys so much for the support recently. I know this is something that every YouTuber says. But one of my really old videos is randomly blown up and almost surpassed 40,000 views, which is insane to me. I never thought I would get a video with that many views ever. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, it's at 39,700 views. It's had 1,800 in the past 48 hours and 42 in the last 60 minutes. So thank you guys so much for that. All right, we do have a new warning, a new severe thunderstorm warning. Is it? Yeah, there's a new one, but I can't tell where it's at. Trying to figure that out for you. Oh, okay. So Furnace County, Nebraska here. All right, I can't speak. Furnace County, Nebraska, you're under severe thunderstorm warning now for 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is moving near Wilsonville and Cambridge in Nebraska there, so look out for that. Again, not one where you need to take shelter for, but it is still dangerous. Okay, this is actually a big update. Our tornado warning is no longer in effect for Decatur County, Kansas, but we do have an update on the severe thunderstorm warning for there. We now have 1.25-inch hail there, so do look out for that. But yeah, you can get out of your shelter now if you want to in Decatur County, Kansas. Like I said, I didn't think that one was going to pop a tornado down. I feel like they could have lifted that warning up a long time ago, like 5 to 10 minutes ago, but it's all good. All right. We have a special weather statement for, let's see here, Scott City in Kansas. This thing is huge. It also includes Friend and Wolf in Kansas. You guys have some weird town names. But it's for 50 to 55-mile-an-hour winds and pea-size hail. So we might see a severe thunderstorm warning out of that, but right now it's just a special weather statement, but still a strong thunderstorm. Go ahead and get indoors, but you don't need to get in a safe space. Flash flood warning still remains in effect for Pecos County, Texas, as it will for the next several hours. Flash flood warnings always remain in effect for a long time after they've been issued. Yeah, that's what we're doing though. All right. Man, I've been live for 18 minutes already. It's like I just started this thing up. But that's what we're working with today. Potentially a tornado or two, severe storms expected, large hail expected, damaging winds possible. So yeah, we need to be watching out for that. All right, our line of storms is kind of falling apart here just a little bit, but it is still a line, and it's still very strong. I'm just saying, like, it's not quite as formed as anymore. New severe thunderstorm warning here for Dawson County, Nebraska, Buffalo County, Nebraska, Sherman County, Nebraska, and Custer County, Nebraska for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And they just made that thing smaller. Okay, but still 1.25-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds here in that orange box. So look out for that. Again, that's not one you need to take shelter for. But the northern side of this line is becoming stronger now, mainly as the southern side in Kansas that was getting affected by this. But now we're kind of moving up to Decatur. I say thinking Decatur because of Decatur County, Kansas. But we're moving up to Nebraska here, where we are starting to see some impacts up there. So that is not good. This is not going to be a major severe weather outbreak, or well, it will be a severe weather outbreak, but it's not going to be a major tornado outbreak. What I meant, but we might see a tornado or two. But the main threat, like I said many times already, is going to be hail up to baseball size. Looks like we do not have any viewers right now, or we might. I don't know if my friend is still watching, but yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and chill here for just a little bit since we don't have anybody watching right now. Okay, he just texted me here. He still is. All right. Okay, yeah. I'm just saying, all right, okay, again, over and over again. It's like my videos. Texas, again, there's not really a threat. Southwest Texas, if anything, could get some severe storms, but probably not a tornado. All right. I know we don't have anybody watching right now other than my friend, but if you're watching back on this and you want to know what your location is looking like, go ahead and ask that in chat as I will be reading that. Okay, this is big. We have a couple of new severe thunderstorm warnings here. Just as I was saying, Texas isn't that intense. Texas pulls up with a new severe thunderstorm warning. This one is going to be for Crane County, Texas, and Upton County, Texas here. So Crane, the largest city in that region there. So we got some light blue there, which is most likely indicating some small hail with this storm or some very, very intense heavy rainfall. We got 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds in that warning. And then an even more threatening warning, it's looking like here. Well, oh my goodness, we have another one. What? Nope, you got to get out. I'm making a video. No, thank you. I don't want to watch. All right, sorry. That was my brother, but here we are back on the live stream. Oh boy. Anyway, we have a severe thunderstorm warning here for Sherman County, Kansas, Cheyenne County, Kansas, Thomas County, Kansas, and Rawlins County, Kansas. This is one of the most intense ones right now with 1-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. Go ahead and get into a safe spot. This is a continuation for our Goodland storm here, okay? So right in there in those orange boxes, both of those indicate 70-mile-an-hour winds here. Just about to enter Goodland, so look out for that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see here. And then we have another one for Harlan County, Nebraska, Franklin County, Nebraska, and Phillips County, Kansas. That's going to be 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds here. That includes Alma in Kansas as well as Orleans in Nebraska. Alma is in Nebraska. That's kind of where we're looking at today, is right on the Kansas-Nebraska border. The threat's mainly leaving the Colorado right now, as it just went through Colorado earlier. Unfortunately, I couldn't be live earlier. I was trying to find a way to screen record this, but it never worked out. So, yeah. Here we go, though. Still have 12 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here. All right. So we do have a tornado possible label on 2 of these storms here. But they are both in Decatur County, Kansas, and Norton County, Kansas there. It looks like we might have a new viewer. Either that or that's just my friend opening another tab or refreshing or something. You can let me know, Caden, if that's you. All right. Oh, this is cool. There's actually a town called Norcator on the border of the Kansas County, or the Norton County, and the whatever. I'm not even gonna try to finish that joke. Okay. So my friend has just informed me that that was not him, but unfortunately that viewer has left now. But it looks like we had another viewer there for a second. So, yeah, still got some severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here for portions of Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, and Texas. All right. The only one in Colorado, though, is going to be the ones for Kit Carson County, Colorado, Yuma County, Colorado, and that's pretty much it. Right now, Kansas and Nebraska are the main threats here. Texas does have a few severe thunderstorm warnings. I haven't flipped the screen around in a while, but I'm not going to right now. There's no reason to do that. New severe thunderstorm warning here. For no, that's not a new one. Where's the new one at? There is a new one, but I can't figure out where. Let's see here. Phillips, Furnace. Oh, okay. So this is for Furnace County, Kansas. This is an extent. No, yeah, this is a new one. It's an extension. Right now, Cambridge, Wilsonville, and Arofo, the Arapaho. I don't know how to pronounce that. My bad. You're all under severe thunderstorm warning there. Orange boxes indicate severe thunderstorm warnings. Light red boxes indicate a severe thunderstorm watch. And dark red boxes are going to be your tornado warnings. Green is going to be your flash flood warnings. And blues are your special weather statements. All right, here we go. Sorry, never mind. Here we don't go. I thought we had a new warning, but we do not. So we're just chilling here as of right now. Yep. We have one severe thunderstorm warning left that's shelter worthy, and that's going to be our storm near Goodland here. It is now passing the town of Goodland and went just north of it, thankfully. It would have been bad if it hit a large city like that. But Goodland, just north of Goodland, it's about to head northeast of Goodland. Seek shelter if you are in that region there. That severe thunderstorm warning has 1 inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. All right. And then we do have one tornado possible tag, severe thunderstorm warning with 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. That is for Decatur County, Kansas, and Norton County, Kansas. Technically, those are 2 warnings, but they're in a similar area. All right. Texas, update on Texas. Nothing new on Texas. Okay. So what? I'm trying to think of anything to talk about right now. We do have some flooding going on in Florida right now. We got some light to moderate rain falling in that area, which it doesn't sound that bad, but when it sits there for a long period of time, it causes flash flooding. And okay, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning here. This is going to be for, let's see, Franklin County, Nebraska, Harlan County, Nebraska, Smith County, Kansas, and Phillips County, Kansas. This is for 1.75 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is a considerable tag, severe thunderstorm warning. So let me find that again for you. Sorry. It would be so much easier if I could just screen record this. Okay. That orange box right there, the one, that one, that's a severe thunderstorm warning for 1.75 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Whenever those storms approach, you're most likely gonna want to go ahead and take shelter, as once you get to hail that's 1.75 inches in size, that's the point where it can start to become an actual threat, smashing your windows, your windshield on your car. So if it's like if 1.75 inch hail, which by the way, it can go at your window at 60 miles an hour because that's how fast the winds are. If that hit like that, that would break it, and then you'd have rain coming into your house, strong winds coming in your house, and it would not be a great time. So yeah, take shelter if you are in that warning there. Lowest floor possible in an interior room. There are 3 levels of severe thunderstorm warnings, right? So you got the basic severe thunderstorm warning. That's not shelter worthy, but it is something that you definitely want to get inside for. And then you've got considerable severe thunderstorm warnings, which means there's a considerable threat to property, which is where I'd say you're going to need to start taking shelter on the lowest floor possible in an interior room. And then you have destructive severe thunderstorm warnings, which are even worse. That's the worst kind of severe thunderstorm warning. Those are typically issued in some of the worst storms, as long as, not including tornadoes, obviously. Never mind. That's not what a destructive severe thunderstorm warning is, and I'm gonna stop trying to explain it because I'm gonna just dig myself into a bigger hole. But basically, a destructive severe thunderstorm warning is a strong storm, like where you need to take shelter for. All right. We do not have any new warnings or anything like that. However, I am just going to go ahead and point out here that near Alma in Kansas, I do believe, yep, that is going to be in Kansas here. We do have some what looks to be large hail here. The warning that you're under in Alma, Kansas is for 1.5 inch hail, but in that blue there, that's definitely indicating some hail that could be up to 2 inches in size, if I had to guess. But obviously the radar knows better than I do, so you don't need to take shelter for it because they would upgrade the warning if it was actually that bad. But it's just something that I noticed. That's probably one of the most concerning spots right now. Let's see here. Yeah, we have two considerable severe thunderstorm warnings left for Sherman County, Kansas, Cheyenne County, Kansas, Thomas County, Kansas, and Rollins County, Kansas, Franklin County, Nebraska, Harlan County, Nebraska, Smith County, Kansas, and Phillip County, Kansas. So if you're in any of those counties that I just listed off, be sure to take shelter lowest floor possible on an interior room of a building. Oh my gosh, we've been live for 30 minutes. Man, time flies. Okay, I know they say time flies when you're having fun, which is a little cliche, but I mean it's true. Let's see here. No new warnings, alerts, or anything. Again, if you're watching this back and you're a viewer on the stream right now, feel free to ask about your location in chat if you want to know an update on it. But it looks like right now the only person that's watching is Caden, but we have a new tornado warning here. Okay, this is for Norton County, Kansas, new tornado warning. There's not a tornado on the ground with this, but in that red box there, that's going to be your tornado warning. This is going to include devices in Kansas here, so seek shelter immediately if you're in that area. Lowest floor possible, away from windows. That was the storm that had our tornado possible tag on the severe thunderstorm warning. It's kind of an extension from our tornado warning earlier in Decatur County. Now it's picked up rotation again in Norton County, Kansas. So seek shelter immediately if you are in that area. Here, I think I'm gonna actually update the stream title. Let's see here. Can I do that? Can I update? Yes, I can. Okay, so, all right, live severe weather coverage. We're going to change that to tornado warning coverage. All right, in Kansas. There we go. Okay, is that actually what the thumbnail is? Is it just a picture of my face? Because that needs to change. Sorry, I'm working with the technical side of things right now. Let's see here. How do I change that? This is stressful to do live on stream. Okay, let's get an image here. Severe weather image. I'm freaking out. Okay, come on, just give me a picture. That is way too dramatic of a picture to use. Okay, here, we're just gonna go ahead and use, let's see, that looks like a good picture to use. Okay, so we're gonna grab that real quick. I'm sorry, I know I'm just working on making a thumbnail right now. Caden's probably laughing while he's watching this, honestly, though. He's watching me panic, so, wait, why did that not save to my computer? Why is it doing that? Okay, there. All right. Slap. Do we have any new warnings or alerts? That should probably come first in the stream thumbnail. We do have a new alert. Okay, new alert here. We have a okay, he just sent me a weird text message. Anyway, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning here. This is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for 1.75-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and a tornado possible tag there. So let's go ahead and bring you to that one. That's for Furnace County, Nebraska, Harlan County, Nebraska, Phillips County, Kansas, and Norton County, Kansas. That's an extension of our other considerable one that was dropping 1.75-inch hail earlier. So seek shelter immediately if you're in the Alma region, which is actually where I was saying that I saw some what looked like large hail in that area. So yeah, 1.75-inch hail for Alma in Kansas. So seek shelter immediately, lowest floor possible, interior room preferably. Okay, but yeah, back to we have a new viewer, it looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and restate what I said earlier. If you want to know about your location, just go ahead and put it in chat, and then I will give you the specifics on that. The main areas we're watching right now are Kansas, Nebraska, and Colorado. But yeah, feel free to chill here. Right now, I'm just making a thumbnail for the stream. We're going to put live. Should I put live or should I put insane storms? Let me know in chat. Let's do tornado warning. There we go. Okay, in the red, and there we go. All right, video details. Update that thumbnail. Sorry, I'll get back to the weather here in a second. There we go. All right, new thumbnail. Okay, so I guess we'll just go ahead and reiterate the current warnings that we have. Tornado warning for Norton County, Kansas. There's not a tornado on the ground, but there could be at any second, so seek shelter immediately in that region. Severe thunderstorm warning in Decatur County, Kansas. A tornado is possible with that storm. There's 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Phillips County, Kansas. You're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Furnace County, Nebraska, you're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Buffalo County, Nebraska, Dawson County, Nebraska, Sherman County, Nebraska, and Custer County, Nebraska, you're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Sherman County, Kansas, Cheyenne County, Kansas, Thomas County, Kansas, and Rawlins County, Kansas, you're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Harlan County, Nebraska, Franklin County, Nebraska, and Phillips County, Kansas, you're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Franklin County, Nebraska, Harlan County, Nebraska, Smith County, Kansas, and Phillips County, Kansas, you're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1.75-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Seek shelter immediately. It's a considerable severe storm. Crane County, Texas, and Upton County, Texas, you're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Pecos County, Texas, you're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Furnace County, Nebraska, Harlan County, Nebraska, Phillips County, Kansas, and Norton County, Kansas, you're under severe thunderstorm warning for 1.75-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and a tornado is possible with that storm. Seek shelter immediately, lowest floor possible in an interior room. And then finally, severe thunderstorm warning for Norton County, Kansas, and Decatur County, Kansas. Tornado possible, 1-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. Seek shelter immediately. Those are considerable winds, and a tornado is possible. So look out for that. That's honestly the main area of concern right now is Norton County, Kansas, and Decatur County, Kansas, because that's where we have our tornado warning there in the red, and then 7-mile-an-hour winds here near Norton. Okay, so seek shelter if you're in Norton or anywhere near Norton there, or not anywhere near Norton, but if you're in that general area. I believe that's actually a new warning for the 70-mile-an-hour winds. So yeah, look out for that. All right. Yeah, that's it for right now, though. And then we also have a flash flood warning here in Pecos County, Texas. So do not be driving on those roads. Upwards of 6 inches of rain could fall with this storm. That's insane. Yeah. The main threats for today are going, and now nobody's watching. Caden, did you leave me? Be honest. Got left, guys. Everybody left me. He's typing right now. Maybe he didn't leave me. He's still here. Well, it says there's 0 people watching. That's weird. Okay. Maybe it just glitched out. I really don't know how many people have actually watched the stream thus far. If it's been just Caden, if there's been somebody else, if there's been 2 other people, I don't know because the thing's a little glitchy. I really wish that I could figure out how to change the whatchamacallit to be able to screen record this, you know? Okay. The stream has 9 views. What? Okay. So I guess Caden watched it and several other people have too. I guess I clicked on it once. Let's see here. Yeah, we've had 2 viewers at a couple of times, so there has been other people watching. Actually, we've had 11 views so far, and it has gotten onto the recommended page to 13 people's recommended. So we might have actually had a few real viewers earlier, other than just my friend watching. If we still do have viewers watching, let me know in chat. Honestly, that would be nice to know if there's actually other people watching here. Okay, so we do not have any new severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings. It doesn't look like here. Okay, but we still have our tornado warning that remains in effect here for Norton County, Kansas. So we still have a tornado warning. Sorry, I burped. I'm thinking after that tornado warning goes away, I'm going to change the title to severe thunderstorm warning coverage because right now it's tornado warning coverage. But yeah, that's what we're working with right now. I feel like I keep repeating the same stuff, but I don't know what else to say. This is my first time doing this, and I'm super excited. I want to do this more, but I'm only going to do it for the higher end severe weather events because I actually did a community post recently asking you guys if I should go live, and you said yes, but you made it very clear that you only wanted it to happen for the high end events, so there'd actually be stuff going on in the live streams. And this is a higher end event, okay? We've got a tornado warning. Anytime there's a tornado warning anywhere in the country, that's a considerable event, I'd say. All right. What do we have right now? Anything new? It looks like we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning here. Yeah, okay. This is the worst severe thunderstorm warning we've seen so far. This is gonna be for, oh, my friend just messaged me and said my chat is disabled. Is it? It says top chat here. Can I not do chat? Wait, pop out chat. Okay, anyway, we're gonna mess with that later. But oh my gosh. Okay, new tornado warning for Buffalo County, Nebraska, and Sherman County, Nebraska. Seek shelter immediately, lowest floor possible. We have a possible tornado. That's a tornado warning, but there's not confirmed one to be on the ground yet. And there's also 1.25-inch hail with that. So Ravenna and Pleasanton in Nebraska, there seek shelter immediately. And then we have a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning here for Decatur County, Kansas, and Norton County, Kansas. I know you're sick of hearing those names, but those are the hotspot right now. We've got a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning, 2-inch hail, and 70-mile-an-hour winds, okay? So seek shelter immediately. We've got a considerable hail threat and a considerable wind threat, okay? And we have a tornado possible tag once again. So we could see a tornado on the ground there. And if you're in that area, you're most likely under a tornado warning as well, because we do have a tornado warning in that region. Yeah. I almost feel like Caden's a co-host for this stream right now. He's just tuning in, helping me out. Thank you. Shout out to him. I've done a couple of videos with him, but yeah. All right. But yeah, that's the situation right now. 2 tornado warnings right now, and oh my gosh, okay. So the tornado warning in Norton County, Kansas, has got upgraded to a 2-inch hail tornado warning. But I guess you're also under the 2-inch hail severe thunderstorm warning there, so I don't know why I'm surprised by that. But yeah, we've got 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds, and a potential tornado on the ground here in Norton County, Kansas. This is just north of Norton, northwest, kind of heading east towards Calvert and Almana in Kansas. So definitely look out for that. You need to seek shelter lowest floor possible in an interior room. Yeah, this is ramping up quickly. Okay, this is kind of the 4:30 to 5:30 range is when we're gonna see the most active period of this severe weather. And by the way, I will have to go at some point, probably around the 5:36 time. Just because I can't just stream every second of my life, even though I'd love to. I've got other stuff going on. But I am going to stay live with you guys for probably about another hour. We've already been going for 40 minutes. Holy cow, dude. Okay. I'm going to see if I can fix the chat issue here, because apparently chat is not enabled. Oh, okay, I guess I'm not going to fix that. Okay, here, we'll do it this way. Let's see. Sorry if I go silent for a minute here. I actually tried to do this stream just a few minutes ago, but then that was whenever I realized that I could. Well, not a few minutes ago, but a few minutes before it started, and that's whenever I realized that I wasn't going to be able to screen record Radar Omega. So I ended it quickly, but it was like a 17-second stream. I deleted it. You can't go back and see it, but yeah. Okay. How do I fix this chat problem? Webcam. No, it's not a webcam issue. I don't know why I thought it would be in webcam. Stream comments. How do I fix? Wait, are you sure there's not chat, Caden? Wait, I'm gonna try something out real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and try to put something in chat here myself to do. Looking, I accidentally clicked on my video from last night, which is kind of video I've done like that. It was explaining what a is. It's a tense storm, but if you want to know what it is, yeah, chat is disabled. Why is chat disabled? Why? I don't know. Well, that sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Hmm. I don't know why chat's disabled. Oh. Maybe it's because sometimes YouTube automatically disables things if there's a kid in the thumbnail or the video. Hi, I'm ruining it. Sorry, guys. Okay, new severe thunderstorm warning for Graham County, Kansas, and Norton County, Kansas, for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So Edmond, Kansas, look out. Densmore, Kansas, look out. Kansas, Kansas. Smithfield, Kansas, look out. And Roscoe, Kansas, look out. That is not a shelter-worthy one, as it is not considerable. It's something that you want to really watch out for. You're definitely want to get. You're definitely want to side there in the orange box, but it's not quite something where you're gonna have to take shelter, or else you're gonna die. Still, the main points of concern right now are two tornado warnings. One is in Norton County, Kansas. That one, the rotation is fizzling out once again. Yeah, it's fizzling out. I don't think we're gonna see a tornado with that. But then we also have the one up in Buffalo County, Nebraska, and Sherman County, Nebraska, that I only really mentioned once, but we have some rotation on that. We might see a tornado, we might not. You never know when one's going to plop down. But you got to look out for it. Seek shelter immediately, obviously, in Pleasanton, Nebraska, Poole, Nebraska, Sweetwater, Nebraska, or Ravenna, Nebraska. And then our main severe thunderstorm that we're worried about right now is the one with 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind, which is also in the Decatur County, Norton County region. So you're seeking shelter anyway. Seek shelter from that as well. Because 70-mile-an-hour wind, straight line winds are still a huge threat. I imagine tornado sirens are going off there just because you have the warning, but do not fret. There's no tornado on the ground, but you need to seek shelter because there could be any second, right? Okay, here we go. I'm looking at myself on the live stream. I'm waving to myself. I'm watching my live stream. That's so funny. There's only like a half-second delay. I guess it's because my internet's. I don't want to brag or anything, but my internet's pretty good. Let's see here. I really want to fix the chat issue, but I don't know if I can. Details. Sorry if I go silent here for a second once again. Ooh. Wait, no. That's just comments, not for chat. I don't know. I don't know why I can't do chat. Sorry about that, guys. I really wish I could, but I can't, unfortunately. Maybe it's a setting and that I actually need to fix just in like general YouTube Studio. Let's see here. No new warnings or anything, so I can go ahead and take a little bit of a break here. Um, Once again, sorry if I go silent. Settings. Comments. I'm only seeing stuff for comments. I'm not seeing stuff for chat. Yeah. No, guys, sorry. Um, Wait. Maybe I know what will fix it. Let me try something real quick. I don't know if I would. No, leave the site. That would end the live stream. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention. But new tornado warning. So we have 3 tornado warnings, guys. This is really getting serious here. Beaver City, Nebraska, seek shelter immediately, as well as any other towns. If you see your town name in that red box there, that is going to be for 1.75 inch hail and radar indicated rotation, meaning there could be a tornado on the ground at any second. Sorry I wasn't keeping up with that. I was trying to figure out the chat issue. Yeah. Okay. Back to this. Sorry, I'll get back to the weather in just a second because we really need to talk about that. But first, I gotta fix this. I mean, I don't gotta fix this, but it's gonna tear my nerves up if I don't. It's so cool now though that I can go live. It's always been my. It's gonna sound stupid, but it's always been my dream to do live streams on YouTube, and not necessarily about severe weather. I've only started caring about severe weather for like the past maybe 6 months. But it's always been my dream to be a YouTuber, get to do live streams, all that fun stuff, and actually have enough people to be able to watch that. And again, right now it's just my friend watching, but earlier we might have had a couple of other viewers, and it's gotten pushed out in the algorithm. So it's cool that I can actually live stream to viewers, and in a way, I get to potentially save people's lives. It's epic. I'm combining my dream of weatherman and YouTube together. But yeah, I'm actually gonna do a video soon explaining what makes me so interested in the weather, and all of a sudden why I just went, oh, I love the weather. Because I only started posting on YouTube about weather a few months ago, but I've cared about it for a little bit now. And I could see myself doing this as a career, you know. Ryan Hall, he's one of my biggest inspirations for this type of thing. He does live stream severe weather coverage, and he's way better than I am, obviously, because I don't even know how to screen record. But I've always wanted to do something like what he can do. And it can work as a career, you know. It's cool what YouTube can do. Anyway, enough cliche mushy. I don't think I can fix the chat issue right now. But we're just gonna get back to the weather here because we have 3 tornado warnings. I'm supposed to be covering tornado warning, not telling you my life story. So Beaver City, Devises, again, I don't know how to pronounce that, Percept, Deerfield Corner, Edison, and Oxford in Nebraska. You're all under a tornado warning there if you're in a red box. Again, the red means tornado, dark red anyway. The light red just means severe thunderstorm watch. But dark red box, that's a tornado warning, okay? So a tornado could be on the ground at any second here in these regions. And then we also have that tornado warning down in Norton County, Kansas, which I'm surprised they haven't discontinued now. It expires in 5 minutes to be completely fair, but yeah. Sorry. Okay, so the other one in Nebraska here is going to include Ravenna, Pleasanton, and Sweetwater. And that's actually looking like it has the most rotation out of any of our warnings right now, but it's still not a lot. I don't think we're going to get tornado out of any of these, but it's something we need to continue to watch for. And oh my gosh, okay, the Texas situation has bumped up a lot. We have 2.5-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds heading straight for Midland, Texas, which is a very large city, okay? I know I suddenly acted like I got a lot more scared, but 2.5-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. Seek shelter immediately. Treat that like a tornado warning just because of the wind, but then you also have hail up to up to tennis ball size there that can get flung at your windows at 70 miles an hour. You know what that can do to your home? It's heading straight to Midland, Texas, which is an area with a lot of people. And now we have a new tornado warning here for Kearney County, Nebraska, and Franklin County, Nebraska. Dude, okay, this is picking up a lot. All right, Hildreth, Upland, and Minden in Nebraska. Seek shelter immediately. You're under a tornado warning. Oh my gosh, it all just popped off within the last few seconds. Yeah, that's not good either. Let's take a look at the rotation. Yeah, that's got some rotation on it there. Right in the middle of the green and the reds where they meet, that indicates rotation. That's bad. We have 4 tornado warnings now. That is pretty big. That's a pretty big situation. It's big enough to the point where I'm going to screenshot whatever that tells you, because I like to have radar archive pictures. But I'm almost more concerned about the severe thunderstorm warning in Midland, just because Midland is huge in Texas. And this storm has straight line winds as powerful as a tornado and has 2.5-inch hail. I know 2.5-inch hail doesn't sound that bad, but that is huge, guys. It's just that one storm in Texas. I said we're not going to get a lot out of Texas, and I don't think we're going to, but it's this one storm that we're going to get out of Texas. And of course, it had to hit the populated area where hundreds of thousands of people potentially are going to be in the path of this storm. And we might see some injuries out of this storm, okay? I don't want to use the D word. I don't want to use death. But injuries, I'd say, are definitely possible. So, yeah. 4 tornado warnings still. So Norton County, Kansas, Buffalo County, Nebraska, Sherman County, Nebraska, Furnace County, Nebraska, Kearney County, Nebraska, and Franklin County, Nebraska. Seek shelter immediately. You're under a tornado warning if you're in any of the counties I just listed off. And then we have that storm in Texas that includes Midland County, Texas, Ector County, Texas, Upton County, Texas, and Crane County, Texas. 2.5-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds. Seek shelter immediately. Tornado possible, 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour warning in Norton County, Kansas. 1.75-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind warning in Phelps County, Nebraska, Kearney County, Nebraska, and Harlan County, Nebraska. Tornado possible, hail 1.75 inches and 60-mile-an-hour winds in Furnace County, Nebraska, Harlan County, Nebraska, Phillips County, Nebraska, and Norton County, Kansas. Phillips County, Kansas. Crane County, Texas, and Upton County, Texas, Franklin County, Nebraska, Harlan County, Nebraska, Smith County, Kansas, Phillips County, Kansas, Harlan County, Nebraska, Franklin County, Nebraska, Phillips County, Kansas. If you're in any of those counties that I just listed, you need to seek shelter because you're under either a considerable severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, which both are situations where you need to take shelter. Yeah, this is a huge event. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect this to get this big. Okay, yeah, we don't have a tornado on the ground again, but we have 4 different areas where we could see a tornado. Okay, one of those warnings has expired. We're down to 3 tornado warnings again. Uh, 11 severe thunderstorm warnings. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. 2-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, tornado possible for Franklin County, Nebraska, Webster County, Nebraska, Kearney County, Nebraska, and Adams County, Nebraska. Seek shelter immediately. 2-inch hail again is huge there. So if you're in that little orange box there, the one that I have my thing on, definitely seek shelter for that. Let's see what else here. We do not have any new viewers yet, which is a little unfortunate. It kind of makes everything I'm saying redundant, but we could gain somebody at any second that's in Kansas or Nebraska, desperate for no, they need to know what they're supposed to do in this situation. All that. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Just gonna kind of see if I can fix any of the issues with the stream. I tried to go live, so I really would have tried to figure out the screen recording issue, but I only decided I wanted to go live this morning, and I had school today, obviously, and then just now I figured out that I can't screen record my screen live. And I mean, obviously, I would have figured that out earlier if I was able to look today, but it's just now that I'm realizing that I can't. So this is kind of a last minute thing, but yeah. All right. Yeah, this is ramping up here. So just a quick recap. 3 tornado warnings up: Buffalo County, Sherman County, Furnace County, Kearney County, and Franklin County. In Nebraska, you'll need to seek shelter. That's a tornado warning. Could be a tornado on the ground at any second, or heck, even one now. Okay, just because we haven't spotted it or detected it by radar doesn't mean there can't be one on the ground right now. Just a sneaky little guy, no storm chasers are after, and boom, it's there. Okay, so seek shelter if you're in that area. 2.5-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds for Midland County, Texas, Ector County, Texas, Upton County, Texas, and Crane County, Texas. Again, that is almost the most concerning warning out of all of them right now, severe thunderstorm or tornado, just because that's guaranteed. We know we have 2.5-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds, and it's heading straight for an area with a lot of people. Let me search up Midland, Texas's population, actually. Midland, Texas population. Let's see. Yeah, 128,000, and then we also have other small towns in that area. So we have potentially up to 150,000 people under a 2.5-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind threat here. Again, this is heading straight for Midland, Texas. Also, Odessa, Texas. That's another huge area. And you're not in the warning, just barely. You've dodged it, but you're still gonna get storms. Just you think you're right outside the warning. You don't think you're gonna completely miss it, do you? Let's see here. Any new warnings? I don't think so. Yeah, this is really ramping up. Okay. Yeah, this is something. This is something. Let's look at Odessa's population here. You might as well act like you're under that warning in Odessa and seek shelter. Yeah, 112,000. So Odessa and Midland combined alone have 243,000 people. Plus, you got other towns outside that. So we could have over 250,000, 275,000 people under that one warning right now. That's pretty big. We still have 3 tornado warnings in effect here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rotations. So this is the one near Ravenna. We have a bit of rotation, but it's definitely calming down. This one here, near Minden and Upland and Hildreth and Keene, we have some pretty broad rotation on that. I wouldn't give up confidence that could produce just yet. And then we have this one here near the Beaver City region, which has a bit of rotation, but it's not that bad. Okay, so you need to seek shelter if you're in any of the tornado warnings, obviously. And I don't need to tell you that you're under one, honestly, because your phones most likely went off. But just in case they didn't for some reason, I'm telling you anyway. Tornado warning. The only one that I would really say has a great potential to produce a tornado right now is the one in Beaver City, Edison, and Oxford. Edison, sorry, and that's in Nebraska, by the way. So, seek shelter immediately in that region, and seek shelter if you're in any of the other tornado warnings. Still, that's still, we could see a tornado any second. The National Weather Service knows better than I do, obviously, because they're a whole group of professionals, and I'm just some kid that's been doing this for 6 months. But I would say they're not quite as big of a threat as the Beaver City one. So yeah, that is our situation right now. No new warnings or anything, but this is definitely kind of the peak of the severe weather. Okay. I'm really scared to see what's going to happen as that one storm approaches Midland and Odessa. Um, yeah, that is huge, dude. All right, it's made it to Ragsdale. It looks like. Um, yeah. Okay. New tornado warning. All right. New tornado warning for Gove County, Kansas here. All right. So this is in a completely different area too. This is on the southern side of the line here. So tornado warning in that dark red box there near Allenthus, in Kansas. Seek shelter immediately. Lowest floor possible away from windows. 1.75-inch hail as well. So not just a tornado potential, but also that. Velocity. Yeah, there's some rotation on that. All right. We've just hit the 1 hour mark on the live stream. Dude, I can't believe it's been an hour. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing, dude? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop the stream until our 4 tornado warnings have expired, and I want to make sure that our Midland warning expires because that's a very dangerous storm. Even if there's not a tornado with it. We might lose power in the Midland region here, so prepare for that potential. Let's see. This is a really bad situation, guys. This is definitely an appropriate stream to go, or an appropriate storm to go live for. I know Caden's still watching, but I don't think we have any other viewers right now. All right. Dude, this is bigger than I thought it was going to be, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I thought, yeah, we'd get a tornado warning or two, and we might get some 2-inch hail, but no, this is something else. And 2.5-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds on its own, I wouldn't be freaking out about that normally, but that's heading for some of the biggest cities in Texas. So that's the problem with it, that hundreds of thousands of people are in the path of that. All right. Not much else to talk about for right now. I'll keep you guys updated, obviously, if there's any new warnings here. Just stop talking. That's pretty funny. If I'm not talking, then it's just because I need to give my voice a break, Just need to chill here. Okay, I know I said I'd go silent, but that was for way too long. I forgot I was live, if I'm being honest with you. Okay. Not much to talk about, though. I mean, there's stuff to talk about, but I've already talked about all of it. Let's see here. So we're gonna, I don't know. We might be live. Okay, so the Midland warning doesn't expire for another 38 minutes, and it's not going to hit Midland until like the very end of that warning, so about 38 minutes. So I'm at least going to be live most likely for another 38 minutes. But I do have to leave at some point. I can't just sit here and stream forever. All right, but yeah, Midland, you need to watch out. The Midland suburbs area needs to watch out, really. All right. Do not have any new warnings. We got 4 tornado warnings, 10 severe thunderstorm warnings. All right. I'm waiting for the time where we're actually going to get a tornado because it could happen, guys. All right. Here we go. Let's see here how the stream is doing, if it's still getting pushed out to people. Yep, still getting impressions, but it has definitely died down. It's not really reaching the algorithm anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. I would say it's not all about the viewers, it's about helping the people, but the viewers are the people. And the only person watching is my friend Caden. And Caden, can you text me just to confirm that you are still watching? Because I don't know if you are or not. Let's see here. Okay, he texted me. He is. All right. I was gonna say if he's not watching, I might as well just end because nobody's actually watching. um, let's see here. No new warnings in effect, but we still have 4 tornado warnings and 10 severe thunderstorm warnings. Again, the Midland warning is what I'm really concerned about. Um, okay, Caden. You know what? I'm not even gonna show your text on screen because of that. People don't get to see that. I'm sure you don't care, but yeah, okay. All right. No new warnings. I wish I could get like a cool stream layout, like have something say like 4 tornado warnings, 10 severe thunderstorm warnings, like list it on screen. How was my day? My day was mid. School's rough, you know. But yeah. Okay, one of our tornado warnings has expired. So Sherman County, Nebraska, Buffalo County, Nebraska, Kearney County, Nebraska, and Gove County, Kansas. We still have 3 tornado warnings, and all those counties that I just listed are still under a tornado warning. But yeah, one of them has expired here. Let's see. Yeah, again, I wish I could do like a layout, but unfortunately, I'm just literally just doing the most basic stream setup possible. I wouldn't even be able to stream if I hadn't downloaded Google Chrome just for this. I downloaded Google Chrome just for streaming on my Mac computer. My day was the best because I stayed home because I'm sick. So I didn't even know that you were home today. I didn't know you were sick. Well, good for you, Caden. You get back to the radar. Let's see here. I mean, good for you that you. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant you gotta play video games all day. I'm sorry you're sick, okay? I didn't mean it like that. I texted him, good for you. Or no, I said on stream, I guess, good for you. And now he's like, wow, great friend. Do you have a fever or like, how are you sick? Josh threw up yesterday. Oh, I probably shouldn't be saying names like that on the stream. Fever? Yeah, that always sucks. Because fevers make my head feel like it's about to explode. I'm not going to say exactly what I mean, but I wonder if you have the CB disease. You know what I mean. Okay, we've got an update here on the Texas storm. Okay, This makes me feel a bit more at ease. Midland, Texas. You are no longer, Midland, kind of south of Midland, Texas, but this will approach Midland, Texas eventually. You are no longer under a 2.5-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind warning. You're under a 1.75-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind warning, which you still need to seek shelter for. Lowest floor possible, interior room, and you don't need to do it until the storm approaches. But within the next 30 minutes, it's going to be there, and yeah, once it gets there, you need to seek shelter still. But now the threat's not as big for hail. It's just 1.75-inch hail. I'm wondering if that was no, it's just a radar indicated report. There's no actual confirmed storm chaser seeing that. But you should treat radar indicated like it's there. Unless you're talking about a tornado warning, then unless it's confirmed, you don't know if it's actually there or not. All right, one of our tornado warnings, maybe two of them actually, are about to expire in literally 1 minute. But then we have still our one for, okay, so no, we're still going to have two left. So Sherman and Buffalo County, Nebraska, you're about to have your warning expire, but Kearney County, Nebraska, and Gove County, Kansas, you're going to be under a tornado warning for the next 15 minutes. So still seek shelter lowest floor possible away from windows. What else do I need to say? Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so that one now has expired. So Kearney County, Nebraska, and Gove County, Kansas, still under that warning. Yeah, Caden, I hate to be the one to have to tell you this, and I don't know if you already knew or not, but you're gonna have a social studies test tomorrow, and it's really not fun. All right. Have one. Oh, okay. So they actually canceled the Kearney County, Nebraska tornado warning. So we only have one tornado warning left. That's for Gove County, Kansas. This is the first time in a while we've only had one tornado warning left. So still look out for that. But yeah, Gove County, Kansas is now the only county under a tornado warning. Seek shelter immediately, lowest floor possible in Gove County. But something else you're going to want to go ahead and seek shelter for, there's a few other things. So Norton County, Kansas, you're going to seek shelter. You're under a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag, 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds. Seek shelter immediately. That's a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Harlan County, Nebraska, Phillips County, Kansas, Furnace County, Nebraska, Franklin County, Nebraska, Gosper County, Nebraska, Phelps County, Nebraska, and Kearney County, Nebraska. Seek shelter immediately. You're under a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for tornado possible hail, 1.75 inches and 70-mile-an-hour winds. That's a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Midland, Texas, Ector, Texas, and Upton, Texas, 1.75-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds. Seek shelter immediately. That's the main one we're worried about right now. And then a severe thunderstorm warning. The only other one you're going to want to seek shelter for is tornado possible, 2-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds for Franklin County, Nebraska, Webster County, Nebraska, Kearney County, Nebraska, and Adams County, Nebraska. Whenever we started this stream, it was more on the Kansas side of things, but now the northern side of the line is really intensifying. And there are other severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, but they're not going to be ones that you need to take shelter for. They're not quite as high end of threats. They're just your base severe thunderstorm warnings, not considerable or anything. All right. I think once the tornado warning expires, actually, I'm going to end the stream here. Because I do have some stuff to do, but I will be live for at least another 13 minutes because that's when that expires, unless they remove it before then. But, yeah. All right. We have 9 severe thunderstorm warnings, 1 tornado warning. I'd say the biggest threat right now is actually the severe thunderstorm warning on the Kansas-Nebraska border with the tornado possible, 1.75-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. But the one with the highest population right now is going to be the one from Midland, Texas. Okay? But it is not the highest threat. It's just the one with the most population, and that is still 1.75-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. So look out for that. But there's not a tornado possible tag on that. Okay. It's almost looking like it's not even going to hit Midland. just because of how stationary it is. It's just like sitting still here. Like it's barely moving. Let's see here. Oh wait, no, it's moving faster than I thought it was. It's moving at 35 mile an hour. That's actually pretty fast. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. It looked like it wasn't moving very fast. It looks like it's almost moving more eastward though than north. Am I wrong? All right, here we go. So we have one tornado warning still in effect here for Gove County, Kansas. And then we've got several severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. I'll go ahead and read those all off. One is for 1.25-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds for Graham County, Kansas, and Norton County, Kansas. One of them is 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds for Buffalo County, Nebraska, Kearney County, Nebraska, and Phelps County, Nebraska. One of them is for Harlan County, Nebraska, Furnace County, Nebraska, Phillips County, Kansas, Franklin County, Nebraska, Phelps County, Nebraska, Gosper County, Nebraska, and Kearney County, Nebraska for a tornado possible 1.75-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. Seek shelter immediately. And then we have one for Midland, Texas, Ector, Texas, and Upton, Texas for 1.75-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. Again, seek shelter immediately. And then we have one here for Webster County, Nebraska, Franklin County, Nebraska, Adams County, Nebraska, and Kearney County, Nebraska for a tornado possible 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Seek shelter immediately. But yeah, those are our only shelter worthy severe thunderstorms. And the first two I listed are not. I don't know why I said those. Those are just 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. But yeah, the three that you're going to want to seek shelter for are the most recent three that I listed. The first two I listed, I don't know why I said those. You don't need to seek shelter for those. But you do need to get inside for those, obviously. But not lowest floor possible. Interior room if you don't want to. I could understand that. Might be a bit annoying just the middle of your day. But those other ones you need to. The other three that I listed. Okay, let's see here. The middle. Okay. It looks like we got a couple new severe thunderstorm warnings. One is for Howard County, Texas, and Martin County, Texas. That's 1.25-inch hail. 60-mile-an-hour winds. The other one is for Borden County, Texas, and Dawson County, Texas. 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, once that other tornado warning expires, I might stay alive. I don't know. Maybe. Just depends, really. But yeah, for a while there, we had a lot of stuff going on. And we, believe it or not, we haven't had a confirmed tornado report yet. With all those warnings that we had, there might have been one on the ground, but nobody has confirmed it yet and sent their confirmation to the National Weather Service anyway. All right. Again, Gove County, Kansas is the county that's still under the tornado warning, but they don't have any major towns, in that warning. Yeah, Atlantis is not even in that warning. Let's see here. Who is in that warning? I don't think there's any towns in that warning, actually. Yeah, so no towns in that warning. Atlantis still seek shelter, though, because you were literally like 300 feet outside of the warning. But yeah, like you might as well be in the warning. Your phone probably still went off alerting you that this is here. All right, but even Atlantis is like a tiny town, It's not really a big thing. Just out here in the country. The country. I don't know why my country accent is so weird. Okay. Oh, okay. We have a new tornado warning for Phelps County, Nebraska. That is for 1.75-inch hail and a possible tornado. Okay, yeah, so they actually reissued the Phelps County warning. We do not have huge rotation, but we do have some decent rotation. I can see why they issued it, I don't think we're going to get a tornado with that, though. I really just am lacking confidence at this point that we're going to see a tornado tonight, which is a good thing, obviously. But, yeah. Again, I might go live tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on if the threat gets upgraded or not, because otherwise I'm probably not going to. Again, I don't think I'm going to do a severe weather video today, but I might. Sorry, I went silent for a long time. My bad. I think at this point, the only person watching this is definitely Caden. Just sitting here chilling. Ooh, okay. So update on the Midland County storm. It continues to get weaker and weaker, but still 1.5-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds. Still going to seek shelter if that storm approaches you in Midland County. And what's the other one again? Ector County. But it's getting weaker basically. And earlier the main threat was that this was going towards a largely populated area. If we had that much damage, that'd be bad. But it's barely intense enough now to do a ton of damage. But again, it's still shelter worthy because you're gonna have 1.5-inch hail potentially falling at your windows at 70 miles an hour. So that's not good. Obviously, you want to seek shelter as possible away from windows once that storm approaches your region. Some of the areas that are already being affected by that are the Corner Windmill. Let's see here. Irwin South, China Grove. What else? Where else, rather? Tub and Bench Corner. But yeah. Actually, Tub and Bench Corner don't have it so bad. They're definitely not seeing the worst of the effects. Just some rain, maybe some lightning, maybe some thunder. Ooh, is this new? This is new. All right, new 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind threat here for Borden County, Texas, and Dawson County, Texas. Seek shelter immediately, lowest floor possible away from windows. 2-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. I think that's the strongest storm we have right now. Yeah, we don't have any other storms that have both of those. They have one or the other. So Border County, Texas, and Dawson County, Texas, or is it Borden County, Texas? I think it's Borden. Seek shelter immediately if you're in that warning there. Because again, not the entire counties are under the warning, so I guess I should say this area and those counties are under the warning, but I just named the counties because really, if your county has that warning anywhere in that county, you're going to want to seek shelter. We have a new severe thunderstorm watch here. This extends more into like the upper western Midwest than the Great Plains. This includes portions of southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa, southeast South Dakota. So I guess I'll go ahead and break down the threats for that. So this new warning here is going to, Caden, you don't have to pay attention if you don't want to. Severe thunderstorm watch. The tornado threat. They're saying we have a 20% chance to see a tornado. A less than 2% chance to see an EF2 to EF5, though, obviously, now that the tornado threat has diminished. So they don't think there's going to be a big tornado with this, but they still have confidence that there could be one. Wind threat, 60% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher than that. 30% chance to see wind gusts of 75 miles an hour or higher than that. Ooh, we have a new viewer. Okay. And then hail threat, 60% chance to see hail 1 inch or larger, and then a 40% chance to see hail of 2 inches or larger. And again, that goes up into Sioux Falls, Sioux City, near Omaha, not quite in Omaha. It does include Lincoln, Nebraska, so look out for that. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and show the actual radar here. So we got tons of severe thunderstorm warnings and oranges there. Reds are tornado warnings. If you're in a red, definitely seek shelter immediately here. And that's a new tornado warning. As I was showing that, I do believe. Oh, never mind. Sorry, my bad. There's not. But we do still have 10 severe thunderstorm warnings left and have fewer left. Apparently, I'm not entertaining enough to keep viewers. Okay. All right. They left a like though, so that's nice. I have a sneaking suspicion that Caden had somebody do that. Caden? Okay, we only have one tornado warning left here. The other one they got rid of, and that is the one we have left here is for Phelps County, Nebraska. And yeah, there's not anybody in that warning, so we are good to go. Well, there's no towns in that warning anyway. Like, there's literally nothing. It's just country. There's the Johnson Waterfall production area, but that's not a town. That's like a building. But yeah, northeastern Phelps County, if you are in there, seek shelter immediately, as well as central Phelps County, Nebraska. Yeah, I know I've been saying this for a while, but I think after that tornado warning expires, I'm really gonna go now. Here, how about this? I'll end the stream as soon as there's no tornado warnings left. I think that's a good idea. So unless they issue a new one in this next 16 minutes, I'll end the stream here pretty soon. Because like I've said many times now, I've got stuff to do. They might even cancel this warning before the next 16 minutes ends because the rotation is kind of getting weaker. I definitely don't think we're going to get a tornado out of that. But again, National Weather Service knows best, so seek shelter still. But I don't think that we're going to get anything there. You know, I mean, I don't want to get cocky or anything, but my predictions thus far this stream have been right. At one point, though, that one point where we had 4 tornado warnings in effect, that was pretty surprising that we got to that point. But yeah, we only have one left in effect once again, and that's for northeastern Phelps County. Again, if I'm being silent, that's just because there's nothing to talk about that I haven't already said. I'd honestly move the tornado warning more eastward. Because the rotation, if there is really any left, it's more east of the warning, honestly. So I'd extend it to like the rest of eastern Phelps County and then the western side of whatever the next county is. So I'd seek shelter found in that region. I realize it's been a while, other than my derecho video that I did yesterday, that it's been a while since you guys have seen my face. My face isn't really involved in a lot of this type of content. If anybody's wondering why I don't wear my glasses during videos, that's why. It's the glare, and without the green screen on, if I took that off, this would be way worse than this. Like you can't even see my eyes at that point. But yeah. Again, only one tornado warning left. I will say this is in the Kearney region, and Kearney, Nebraska, is one of the biggest cities in Nebraska. So we could have a situation there where if this gets extended into Kearney County, where that would be bad. But I don't think it's going to because the rotation moving more southeast, like I said earlier, from the warning, not really northeast where Kearney is. Again, this is southwest of Kearney here. This does not include any major towns, though, so it's kind of hard to point out an area other than saying that it's in northeastern Phelps County, Nebraska, and central County, Phelps, or central Phelps County, Nebraska. All right. Yeah, we're pretty much good. I mean, we're not good. We still got a lot of stuff going on, but there's nothing new. Again, Northeast Phelps County, seek shelter, and then the only well, we do have several severe thunderstorm warnings that are shelter worthy. Okay, I hate to do this again, but I'm going to list off the counties: Midland, Texas; Ector County, Texas; Webster County, Nebraska; Franklin County, Nebraska; Adams County, Nebraska; Kearney County, Nebraska; Nance County, Nebraska; Howard County, Nebraska; Greeley County, Nebraska; Merritt County, Nebraska; Sherman County, Nebraska; Franklin County, Nebraska; Harlan County, Nebraska; Kearney County, Nebraska; Phelps County, Nebraska; Buffalo County, Nebraska; Phelps County, Nebraska, Kansas; Smith County, Kansas; Borden County, Texas; and Dawson County, Texas. You're all under a severe thunderstorm warning that is worthy to take shelter for. Again, not every severe thunderstorm warning I'd say you don't that you necessarily need to take shelter for, but these you definitely do because they are considerable. Yeah, I saw the mob vote was happening. I'm talking to Kate, by the way. You probably couldn't even hear what I just said there because I started going. Just realized the green screen is kind of getting out there. All right. You know what? We're at the hour 30 mark. I think this has been a successful live stream. First live stream, anyway. We only have one tornado warning left, and it's going to expire in 10 minutes, if not sooner. I definitely don't think we're going to get a tornado out of that. And there's a few severe thunderstorm warnings that are a little dangerous, but it's nothing too serious. And in fact, the one that I was really concerned about for Midland County, Texas, is again, it's going to expire in 9 minutes. It doesn't even look like it's going to reach Midland, like the southern side of Midland, yeah. But after that, it's going to weaken, hopefully. But yeah, new severe thunderstorm warning. That's just a basic one. Okay, like I was saying, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in, even though there were only a few people who did. In fact, I'm really not sure if anybody other than Caden joined, but I think a couple people did. But yeah, thank you guys for watching once again. This is a successful first live stream. More to come in the future, hopefully. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.